Today we're reviewing Night of the Living Dead. And yes, if you're wondering, what does this have to do with summer? It has nothing to do with summer. I'm just sick of doing summer-themed episodes because it's a real struggle trying to find movies that were released in the summer. Jeez, the stress you guys put me through. Anyway, I got a special guest with this review.
I'm here to give a zombie's perspective on Night of the Living Dead.
The film starts out with a road. Yeah, a road. Oops, I think I might have put on 1950s travel destinations by mistake. That guy's so fancy he has driving gloves. I bet he eats Grey Poupon. Wait, it turns out that guy's name is Johnny.
Here's Johnny!
That's the wrong Johnny. Turns out Johnny and his sister go to put a wreath on their mother's grave. Oh no! Albert Einstein has risen from the grave. He's gonna teach us about string theory. Run! Insurance doesn't cover that. Anyway, the girl comes across a house. She teams up with this guy named Ben. These zombies are so slow. I have a con. Go on. Puh, everybody's a critic. Ben proceeds to continue being awesome by beating the crap out of those zombies and telling them to stay dead. That part was awesome. Like, Ben decides to board the house up, to keep them safe from zombies. Anyway, something I forgot to mention is that they have a truck full of gas, but they can't use it because they don't know where the key is. Keep that in mind. My precious, my precious. But that line reminds me of something Hank Hill would say.
God dang it, Bobby!
I told you that Hank Hill line would fit well with that scene. Anyway, after Ben comforts her about everything's gonna be alright and everything, so yeah. Anyway, Ben is telling Barbara about how he was at this diner as a bunch of zombies were staring at him as he was all alone, which is probably the scariest thing in the film because that's left up to interpretation. Your mind interprets things however you want. So that's probably the scariest thing in the just imagine being surrounded in a diner with a gasoline truck on fire with those thousands of those soulless things just staring at you. No motion, no noise, no scream. That's just insane. So Barbara tells Ben about what happened to Johnny, and she has a meltdown and is in denial about what happened to Johnny. So Ben punches Barbara, which knocks her out, and then Ben lays her on the couch, and then he listens to the radio as announcements play. Some regular people, turns out they were hiding in the cellar, and they come. Anyway, the new people and Ben, they basically argue which is better, the cellar or the stairs, and it's basically like the cellar, stairs, 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 cellar, stairs.
Racket, those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you.
They managed to get in the truck, but the truck catches on fire due to the gasoline they used to fight the zombie. Yeah, something I forgot to mention is that the jerk-off guy has a child, and the child gets bitten by a zombie, and the child kills her own mother. That's pretty messed up, man. The thing that brought you into life, you destroy. That's weird. So they all board up in the basement due to the zombie invasion, but help finally comes, but they didn't hear them because they weren't boarded up in the basement. And then they burn down the house, the help does, the film ends. Yes, that's where it ends. The zombies win this time around. Now, it's time for the conclusion on this great horror masterpiece. I love this film. It's genuinely good. I had a hard time making fun of it, which is why during the second half of the film I didn't really make that many jokes. But I must say, this is a very good film. Barbara's distress and how she mentally loses it over her brother dying is illustrated very well. You can tell that this actor is really good, and all the actors do a real good job, especially the one that's a butthole. I really hate him. So, good job, Mr. Butthole guy. Anyway, yeah, this film should be held up as a masterpiece, and it deserves to be one. So yes, it holds up as a classic, and it's even better than I thought it was gonna be. Although I will admit, the first scene in the graveyard when the first zombie shows up, you definitely can make. Anyway, thank you, Zombie, for coming on the show. I had fun, and this film is great. I suggest you watch it, and you can right now. There's plenty of copies on YouTube, because for some reason, the copyright for it got screwed up, and now this film is royalty free. So if I wanted to, I could put this review on DVD, and I wouldn't get copyrighted for it, because for some reason, this film is royalty free. But anyway, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this review.